Hello. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope y'all are good. We're back at 14, baby. Because Nasha was back. Which means we can continue looking for Hildibrand. Because yesterday was patch day. So let's go do that, shall we? The Breath of the Wild finale will happen later. I promise. Why isn't testimony? Nashu Makaraka's expression is equal parts consternation and anticipation. Yeah, it's Hildibrand time, baby! Ferlena, here to help again, are you? As things stand, I'm still waiting on word from... Yours truly, I assume. I don't remember what voice I gave anyone. That's the problem with playing this game, streaming this game months apart, is I never remember any of the voices I give anyone. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive bar in Everkey for signs of this Hildibrand character. It's pronounced Hildibrand? I also forgot to make the text box bigger, hang on. Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Oh, where could the inspector be? Shut up, dollface. The case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. Eyeball emoji? In what way do you always get your man? When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. Hey, Splinter! Welcome, welcome! Oh god, okay, so... we were fighting this madman in Thavnir because he wanted to make a clone army of himself. I kicked his ass with no help from anyone else. And so we were able to, like, rescue this alien's friend. And then when Hildibrand went to go inspect the alien's UFO, it went hurtling off into the distance with him with it. And all we know is that he went very, very far west. Are we sure that's not Hildibrand? Okay, so this isn't Hildibrand. You can actually tell because he's using a different face than Hildibrand. This is hard to boiled. In 14, there is canonically parallel universes where you can find counterparts to people that you already know. This, and in Dawntrail, I guess spoilers for Dawntrail, but we're already here, so who cares? A part of one of those parallel universes effectively gets hot glue gunned onto our universe. And Hildibrand is from that other, or rather, hard to boiled is from that other one. So he's a parallel Hildibrand. That's why he's very similar, but also very different. Because he both is and isn't Hildibrand. But he's not our Hildibrand. Yeah, of course, you know, simple things. And the best part is, I've been trying to explain this as spoiler-free as I can be, while also, you know, trying to be like, just don't worry about it, we'll get into this later. Because where I'm at in streaming the story for you guys, we don't even know about the parallel universes yet, and I'm just like, we'll get there. Don't worry. You'll understand in time. Just be patient. So you heard rumors of the flying disc which nabbed your friend, that led you, and that led you to the place where most likely crashed down. Here. You also think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and, from your perspective, went through 30 years in the blink of an eye? Sounds like crazy talk. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. If you were on our universe, in the location where the parallel universe got hot glue gunned, you are essentially stuck inside this, like, parallel universe. For, in your perspective, your whole, like, life, like, you know, 30 years, for, like, everybody outside of where the parallel universe landed, it's only been a couple of days. So there are, like, children, or not children, well, yeah, no, like, there are no children that are as old as their parents. Because time is fucky wucky. Ever since we were able to breach the dome, as they call it, which is basically like the kind of barrier between the parallel universe where it landed and ours, time has stabilized between the two parts. It just took a while on their end. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work that I've learned to give clients benefit of the doubt. And since we've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. We'll want to question the older people native to your world who might have witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks, like the one outside the residential radii. Let's go. But yeah, Frenlona back. What? Oh yes, letter. Oh, so where the hell is an NPC I can talk to outside of a cutscene? So that I can fix the dialogue box. Oh, hello. Sightseeing log I never grabbed. I will do so now. Yeah, so this is a thing that isn't every expansion, but it becomes way easier from Heavensward onwards because they will actually like mark the location with that little like circle you saw if you actually saw it before I grabbed it. Basically, it's just like a sightseeing log. You stand in the space, you do the associated emote. In most cases, it's just lookout. Other times you have to do different ones. And basically you get a little thing of like, you know, True View, which is the like area we're in. Lined with bars and fighting stadiums, True View is considered the finest entertainment district in Everkeep. The district's current name is based on the popular idea that only those who gather in its back alley streets see the truth of the world. Staid and uninspired, its official name has seemingly long since fallen out of use. It's just, you know, little world building stuff. It's neat. Where are we going over here? Please, NPC I can talk to. Okay, here we go. We can use Nashu. What a lovely place to interrogate our elders. It sure is. There we go. Now it's bigger for you guys. Don't know why you can't do that in a cutscene. It's so weird. Well, timers aplenty as promised. Pick a prune and get to it. Oh, I still have the illustration I lent you last time. Showing it around should help nudge some ancient noggins. Thanks, Nashu. Right, this. I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes two. Frenlona, you and Detective Hardboiled will have to share. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy. Even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger-painting toddler's magnum opus. Excuse you, it's beautiful. How dare you? Whoopsies. Frenlona, was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to bother some park goers. Right, let's start showcasing that picture around then. Keep an eye out for older Hune and Hetsardo that might have hailed from outside the dome. Oh, and don't forget the Shatona. Hard-boiled is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Hard-boiled behind by entering a different area or by speaking to him and selecting an option to part ways. Just speak to him again if you want to follow. Once more. Yeah, these two are going to be way too young, but hey, listen, we have to talk to them. May I help you? An illustration of a starship clipped from the Thavnarian Truth. The picture has been enhanced with a hand-drawn portrait of Inspector Hildibrand.
Hey, listen!
Yeah, a little bit. I'm sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically an infant. Far too young to remember much of anything. That picture's very cute, though. Did your child draw it for you? You know what? Yes. How about you? What can this old lady do for you? Have you seen this man or this starship? 30 years ago. 30 years ago? Honestly, I don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best, my dears. That is a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. Really captures your essence. That slack-jawed mug? You gotta be kidding me. Can I, like, talk to you? Yes! There is optional talk bubbles. Let's go! Why are there so many people that are just on the... Just leave me be. I got absolutely fleeced today. Okay, sure, bud. Vending machines caught your eye? Yeah, you can buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. When I'm alone, walking through the darkest, dingiest parts of the city, I need something that's weathered as weary as I am. I'll stick to my eggs, thanks. Yeah, sure, dude. This would have been like 30 years ago, but did you happen to see a flying craft like the one in this picture? Anyway, you. What would you be wanting with me then? Have you seen this man or this starship? Sir, who the fuck is comparing coffee to eggs? What do you mean? As if you can't tell. So Hard-boiled's name is, yes, a pun on like hard-boiled detectives, but it's also a pun with hard-boiled eggs because that's his signature food. When we were first introduced to him, he was just eating a fucking he pulled a hard-boiled egg out of his pocket and just fucking started eating it. And I'm just like, okay, bud. But yeah, he could be drinking his eggs. Can't say I'm as familiar with it, but I do remember 3 decades ago, when I was still in the blooming old youth, well, middle age. Say, I remember you, the clever kid who took back me purple tonic from them thieves eating Horson. Was a good bit of sleuthing it was. I wouldn't say you'd have eggs over coffee. I mean, yeah, those are different things. Eggs with coffee is pretty good. No need for all that. No need for all that. Was just doing my job. Sorry to see the tonic didn't do its job, though. It's not about growing me hair back, it's about the routine. About 40 years of massaging my scalp and basking in the same fragrant aromas every morning. Doesn't feel right to start the day without it. Years of using an Everkeep-made product. Ah, that's right, you're an Alexandrian, born and bred, same as me. So there's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Oh, no one said it would be easy dredging up eyewitness accounts from so long ago. This is where the grit and persistence comes into it. I spotted a Shitona fella heading towards the 914 radius. Hard to guess his age with how long they live, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Love eggs bacon with morning coffee. Hell yeah. Speaking of, you're gonna go make coffee. All right. Go get you your drink. Shitona man of indeterminate age. A lovely day, isn't it? Have you seen this man or this starship? Not sure I'd recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Ah, yeah, the craft I do recall seeing. Yet, when I yet felt the sun upon my face, I was living a very different kind of life at the time. It was during a hunt that I spotted it. Flying machines were a rare sight back then, so I remember it well even now. And do you remember where it was headed? It appeared to crash somewhere in... Oh, fuck, I never know how to say this place's name. Hi, is this hard-boiled egg? Yes, we have hard-boiled here. The hard-boiled detectives who loves hard-boiled eggs. It appeared to crash somewhere in Yuyiwata? It appeared to crash somewhere in Yuyiwata to the north. I was of a mind to seek out the wreckage, but then the dome suddenly appeared and I had far stranger things to worry about. There, what did I tell you? Let's find your pal Nashu and share the good news. Okay. So even when I completely uninstall my reshade, I still get the weird fucking pixel glitches, so no idea what's causing it, and I hate it, but it's not the reshade, so I guess next time I stream 14, I can turn that back on. No one seems to know anything about the starship. Did you guys fare any better? Yes, we did. So it came down near this Yukata place. I don't suppose either of you have been there before? I have. I fought a giant rabbit that made a hole in the ground. It's a fun fight. You can absolutely fall into the pit and die. A research facility, you say? If some unidentified shiny object fell from the sky nearby, then I'd wager their people scooped it up. Seems we have our destination, but how do we get across the lake? We take hover cargo. I think that's how we got there earlier. Thought we could. The forgers have a few, and I happen to know one of them with an accommodating disposition. Right, that's our transport sorted. What I'm stuck on, though, is how you've already been to this Yuyiwata when I'm only just learning such a place even existed. What's your deal, anyway? It's called I'm the main character. I'm Forlorn, agent of adventure. I'm simply an ardent admirer of Inspector Hildibrand. Oh, hello, Shadow. What's up? Oh, God, what would she say? She'd be humble. She'd be humble and mysterious. Humbly mysterious. Can't imagine why anybody would admire the man, at least from what you two have told me so far. Still, it's clear you're no fresh-faced mook. Let's press on with the investigation. I referred your friend should have a hover cargo waiting for us at the drift downs. I better pack a dose of Nashu's delights. Those explosives of yours? Leave them behind. Don't need no dizzy dame blowing herself up on my watch. Or me, for that matter. She's never blown herself up. She only blows up Hildibrand and I guess you. But never herself. She's better than that. Oh, I just got a fucking brain blast. That might actually be real because... that might actually happen, rather, because that's just how this game... Hildibrand stories like to work. So, you know that picture I posted in M's Discord when I was announcing the stream of, like, Nashu holding out an egg? And I was just like, can Nashu offer you an egg in this trying time? That's a promo image from the, like, patch notes page that was just like, hey, yep, there's going to be new Hildibrand stuff along with everything else that the patch yesterday added in. And, with, Hard-Boiled being like, hey, no, don't bring your explosives, my immediate new thought is, right, I fucking, whoopsies. That's not my chocobo. My immediate new thought is she's made eggs that explode. Like, those are her new explosives so that she can get them past Hard-Boiled. The egg that she's holding in that little promo picture is actually a bomb. I'm calling it right now. This is the Reforger pal I was telling you about. She keeps tabs on the Heritage Fountain and was a big help when I needed information for a case that spilled outside of Everkeep. Poor, that's a big watery lake. Yeah, pretty big. I hear you need transport to Yuyawata. The hover cargo's ready if you are. Or if you are. Let's go! So, yeah, welcome to a Resident Evil research facility. If you're asking why this is here, don't worry about it. We'll eventually get here, even if it takes years. It must like it dark in here. This place is a mess, but I don't see any monsters roaming the halls at least. Should be safe to split up and have a look around. Do you know how many times I've been in here clearing this place out? It's fine. I've done this dungeon so many times. Shuffling through the various documents in the cabinet, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 1. According to an associate native to these lands, the unidentified vessel we recovered near Yuyawata has flown into the region not long before the dome manifested. Their testimony was corroborated by a thorough examination of the wreckage, which yielded not a single sliver of electrope. The vessel was, without a doubt, manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. This mystery was further compounded by the discovery of a hewn survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant had sustained no visible injuries. Well, that sounds like Hildibrand. But I also don't think they would have made Hildibrand age 30 years permanently. So either this is like a red herring, and this might actually be Brandihild somehow? Because we haven't seen Brandihild in a while. He was last seen with the fucking stinky cheese man, Lalafell stalker that I hate. But if God, I don't remember. I really should have watched the last Hildibrand stream I did of like this storyline, because I'm like, didn't Stinky Cheese Man get teased that he was also around, but then I got upset because Brandihild wasn't? I'm just like, where did he go? What did you do with him? Back with your coffee, and since you're not working, toss a bit of whiskey in it. Hell yeah. Nothing in that sentence makes any sense. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Or, alternatively, they actually have decided to make Hildibrand age 30 years, but there's going to be some weird fucking like fountain of youth bullshit, and we're gonna fix him afterwards. Skimming through the various documents, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 2. The human male we extracted from the wreckage is an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed and in clear possession of a soul, he yet remains in a comatose state. The absence of a reaction to any and all external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. Every method we have attempted, be it electric shock, a hot bath, or a sharp slap across the face, has failed to wake the subject. Is his remarkable corporeal fortitude an innate natural quality, or was it acquired with the aid of unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. Don't turn Hildibrand into a fucking Resident Evil experiment, okay? Listen, we already have the weird fucking clones in the tubes. And this dungeon had fucking zombies in it. Traveling with a hard-boiled egg, and now we're looking for a stinky cheese man or something, and maybe another one of Hildibrand's alter egos. No, oh god, okay. So, stinky cheese man, is what I call the, like, inconspicuously inconspicuous man, or whatever the fuck this Lalafell is called, because we don't actually know his name, who is a stalker who keeps going after Nashu, and once he actually is, you know, a proper character, not just a weird, like, background event that's, like, whenever Nashu's around, if you look around, you might, like, see him around a corner, and you're like, who the fuck is this? One of his pieces of dialogue was something about how, like, he stinks of cheese or something? I don't remember. I try to block out this character as much as I can because I hate him. This is very RE. Yeah, no. So this is a dungeon that was added in back in November, and when they were like showing like promo pictures for this dungeon, everybody was like, why are we suddenly in Resident Evil? What is this? A lot of people being pictured in here, but Inspector Hildibrand isn't among them. Speaking of which, did you see where Detective Hardboiled went? Also, because this is fucking Hildibrand Adventures and I can spitball as much crazy stuff as I like, and I'll probably be in a ballpark. What if Hardboiled is not just Hildibrand's like parallel self from a different universe? What if Hardboiled is also a fucking Hildibrand clone because of the research experiments going on in here? What if? Listen, I can say this bullshit and I might actually be correct. Because that's just how it works with Hildibrand. Okay, there's a abandoned clipper over there. Yeah, are we sure he's not Hildibrand? He's not Hildibrand himself, but there might be more shenanigans than just parallel universes going on, which is a statement. Confidential Files Addendum 3. I cannot understate the incalculable potential I see in our mystery subject. If we could but unlock the secret of his preternatural resilience, then we would never again need risk the dangers inherent in the transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only recourse, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, we have decided to suspend all research related to this subject. The specimen will be preserved in a biocapsule in Sector 51 and placed under observation with the hopes that he will one day regain consciousness. Okay, so he's been like also cryos frozen, so he hasn't aged 30 years, even though his body has gone through 30 years. That's how they're getting around it. Okay, that's fine. I knew there was going to be some bullshit. Also, did I miss you completely? Or did you just show up now? Sorry, something else in the records caught my attention. It led me to a different floor. Okay, no, you must have just got here. I had to rustle up a verification key first, so I haven't spent any time on your mystery starship. Did you turn up anything yet? We know exactly where he is. He's in Biopod 51 or something. I can check the log. Sector 51, that's it. They're keeping him in Sector 51. The key I found should let us access the area. Let's grab your pal Nashu and head there now. Inspector Hildibrand, there you are! Of course he's still posing! Of course he is! You two been yanking my chain. This clown doesn't look anything like me. Well, yeah, you guys have different faces, but same hairstyle and same facial hair, and that's all we need. Well, opinions aside, we've located our man. A hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. What, can you not find your eggs? Here, give this to the detective. Nashu, what are we doing? Nashu, what are we doing? Is this a fucking bomb? I swear to God. Yes! Yes! Whoops. Nope. Nope. Hang on. I need to take more pictures. From the lady, a present just for your silence. God, from the lady is the most Noir thing. But I also don't want to throw Nashu under the bus. To be honest, what the hell is this? This is Hildibrand, the greatest storyline in Final Fantasy XIV. And we'll play into it, it's fine. Nashu's also indestructible. I appreciate it. Yep, we run away! Well, that's one way to free Hildibrand, I guess. I fucking knew that egg was gonna end up being a bomb. I fucking knew it! I could never refuse the kindness of strangers. So where did Hildibrand go? He's not in the tube anymore. Oh, yep, here's the fucking zombies again. How are there still zombies in here? I've done this dungeon so many times. Oh, yeah, you can get a good look. These guys don't have eyes anymore. These punks must be feeling lucky. Do you have a fucking gun? Holy shit, he's got a gun! Stun gun. Close enough. For Loda's face, damn it, I didn't take a picture! Hildibrand feels kinship with the zombies. Hildibrand feels kinship with the zombies because he used to be a zombie king. And yes, I know how that fucking sounds. This is just what Hildibrand storylines are like. I want Finlone to very seriously hand you an egg. Hell yeah. Must be the weird side of 14. I mean, 14 has always had weird sides, but yes, Hildibrand is very easily the weirdest side. Oh god, okay, so when you first meet Hildibrand in this game, he's presumed dead, but you find a bunch of zombies that are doing his poses, and so when you go talk to Nashu, she's like, hey, can you go, like, investigate? And then you do, and then you find out Hildibrand is not dead. He just has amnesia and was found by zombies and became their overlord. Which, yes, doesn't explain fucking anything. But that's what I mean when I say he used to be the zombie king. And when he was the zombie king overlord, whatever, he was teaching all the zombies how to be gentlemen, because even without his memories, that's still all he knew. And so he's gonna probably be protecting the zombies because he's like, wait, no. There's no need for firearms nor fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behooves a gentleman. Also, hey, maybe stick your finger out of the gun. Attention, everyone! Follow my lead, if you will! The zombies are like, what the fuck? Did you Let's fucking go? Yes, yes! And then Manderville Mambo, let's go. Manderville Mambo. Yes! Yes! The dance returns! The zombies just love him. He's got innate charisma with the zombies. Splendid, most splendid! Let us remember to always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. Oh, I missed him. I fear I may have overslept a trifle. But I, Hildibrand, well-rested agent of inquiry, now stand before you, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. We're just like, yay! By the by, who is this austere-looking fellow? A new admirer of mine, mayhap? He's an example to us all. I love him so much. I missed him. This is Detective Hardboiled, your soul twin from another world. Why, my dear Nashu, this man possesses nary a speck of my singular aplomb. He does not resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother has more grit in her pinky finger. That's odd. Maybe I need new glasses, but the two of you seem practically identical. The odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fellow who's been sleeping for 30 years. And don't get me started on how you charmed those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? This is, feels, weirder than the hot tub scene in the Tales of games. I don't know how many of you guys have played any of them. I have not played any of the Tales of games. The inspector has a very unique physique for one, and as for the zombies, he's had an excellent rapport with them ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. Okay, yeah, see? Now she knows what I'm talking about. That raises more questions than answers. Still, I can consider your missing person case closed. Which Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer the services of Hildibrand, Inspector Extraordinaire! Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even inspect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course! So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I, too, am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. I don't know what... Fuck. Versus Street Fighter! Mortal Kombat? Which one of them? One of those fighting games does something like that. With fucking fire in the background. Tekken, maybe? I don't fucking know. I don't play fighting games. The dame. She's your assistant? Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. But now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. Did you lose your Nashu? Did you lose your Nashu? This will just be the thing to prove your sleuthing chops, Inspector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass tacks. I had never heard the phrase get down to brass tacks or give me the brass tacks, whatever, for all of my life. And then a couple months back, I watched Better Call Saul with my dad. He's like watched Better Call Saul a bajillion times. It was my first time watching it. And they say brass tacks in that a bunch. And now I feel like I'm seeing the phrase brass tacks everywhere. And I'm just like, what is happening? Where did you get your clothes, bud? Thought it was a vaguely American phrase. I mean, it probably is. I've just never heard it before until this year, and now I'm seeing it everywhere. I always have a spare set of the inspector's clothes on hand. Smart, given how much they get destroyed. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire, is up and full of beans. Hell yeah, dude. I love beans. It's a very Midwest American phrase. Heard it all your life. I see, I see. Case of the fiendish fugitives. Detective Hard-Boiled's veteran nose has picked up the scent of a new case. One of them likes eggs, the other likes beans. They're kind of the same shape, kinda. As I was saying, I got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scoured the place top to bottom and learned that they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts, but the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sound about right? Yeah. Just about. I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. Apparently, he dismissed the Tyrell Vidral as impossible to control and instead chose to pursue his research using less ornery beasts. Are you suggesting that this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavering fiend? Nothing so mad as all that. No, he saved that honor for convicted criminals. It seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program and had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls for use in his experiments. How awful! And what became of those now criminally minded creatures? I don't know what it is about 14, but I can't fucking read 14's dialogue without stumbling over my words. Been rereading your Sherlock Holmes, love those books? Yeah! I should maybe actually read one day. Herlock Sholmes, legally distinct character, is my favorite character in Great Ace Attorney. I've never actually really seen any Sherlock Holmes adaptation or book or anything. I should probably do that. That's the million-credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than a barfly's tumbler. A little digging into the operations log showed the cage locks were open only recently, which means... we find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. My fucking voice, please help me. We must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evildoers on the double. He's so mad. Yes, there's a chance they're out there causing trouble. And as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data there might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. There's the one with Benedict Cumberbatch thingy, but it's kind of bad after the first few episodes. Yeah, I remember that one existed because... God fucking... Again, that's not my chocobo. I forgot I swapped those around. There we go. But, boy howdy, being on Tumblr when fucking Doctor Who, Supernatural, and the BBC Sherlock Holmes are all, were all active sure was a fucking thing. Way back in the day. Where are we going? Over here. Fucking there he is! There he is, Stinky Cheese Man! Fuck you! Why are you here? Be gone! I forgot to check if he was here earlier, but fucking stop it. Don't be here. I don't like you. I want to punt you. Send you into the fucking stratosphere. Get out of here. Where's Brandehild? Cora, I never noticed how far down it went. Oh yeah, nope. And there's flying cars. Yeah, kick him like a football into space. Exactly. But see, look, he's like looking fucking right at Nashu. And I'm like, fucking, I don't like you. Illusion Shine is the most impressive metropolis. Solution 9, but close enough. Right, I'll take a crack at the storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. Hey, you changed your clothes and fixed up your hair. I would love to fucking just toss him down there in the pit. Well, the bad news is that the device wasn't... Well, the bad news was... fucking help me. The bad news is that the device was in even worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. Oh, a quick pass nettled me some scraps, though. Enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researcher stuck the soul of a career thief into the body of an Cyclops. This light-fingered fella didn't steal out of greed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. Just a guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just cause he switched bodies. Yes, 'tis all becoming clear to me. His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. Soft-boiled as a guess as any I've heard. Your instincts are way off, pal. The pout. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? If one of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets, all we'd have to do is follow the screams. No, if he's plotting a heist, it'll involve a target outside Everkeep. And he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate neither, but something that would really cause a nuisance. The fuck was that? Finger guns into the air? Electrope. Alexandria's got a habit that only that miraculous or fucking. I don't know what it is about the dialogue in 14, but I can't fucking read it without stumbling. I can read the dialogue in most other games just fine for the most part, but 14 in particular, I'm like, I fucking can't do it, dude. Electrope. Alexandria's got a habit that only that miraculous ore can satisfy. We'll need to hustle out to the quarry outside, and I mean now. Pat, pat. Fucking stop! What? Why are you touching the batteries again? What is wrong with you? Were you doing this last time? Jesus Christ, you have issues. Is it just me, or is someone frying a block of cheese with a steady current of lightning energy? See, that's why I call him Stinky Cheeseman, because he reeks of cheese. And we don't know his actual name. I say, the weather here is rather unruly. How I pine for the crystal clear skies of Ul'dah. Have I seen Lupin, the French one with Omar Sy? I don't think so, because I think the only Lupin I've seen is fucking Lupin the Third, the anime. This guy should be able to answer some questions. Yeah, I work here. Was there something you needed? Have you seen any Cyclops around? Or any thefts? Have we had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We had several shipments of raw electric go missing in recent days. The strangest part is that our guards didn't say a damn thing. You need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming and going. Hildibrand's so upset. There, what'd I tell you? A sneaky Cyclops could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is then. If there's anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. That's mighty kind of you, friend. Then let's have you bait the trap with a stack of electrope, placed conveniently out of sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest. One tempting stack of electrope coming up. You should watch it. It's so good in the original stories. He has Sherlock Holmes as an enemy. Yeah. I know the story of the origin story of Sherlock Holmes. That the guy who wrote the Arsène Lupin books, or whatever however the fuck you say it, wanted to have a story where Sherlock Holmes was chasing Lupin, but either Doyle himself or his estate, I don't remember the timeline of anything, was like, no, we won't let you do that. And so then he came up with legally distinct Sherlock Holmes and was just like, this is a new character. Don't worry about it. There, that should do the trick. Call that thief for me, will ya? Oh, and do be careful while you're at it. I don't like that face you made. I don't like it. Not one bit. See, even Nashu's thinking. Trap is set, and now we wait. Eating more eggs. Nashu's picking in the dirt. Hildibrand, what are you doing? Hildibrand, are you pickpocketing? Oh, he stole the eggs! Oh my god! Fucking Hildibrand's about to get executed! This is perfect. Get executed. Just like the Pokemon. Maybe a little too perfect. We're not even trying to hide. What the fuck? Not good, not good. That's our thief. After him. Fucker, where'd you go? Oh, so many Iclopses. Or is it Iclopses? I don't know. Who would have thought a creature that big could run that fast? We've lost sight of our quarry! And he's gone to ground in the middle of a field of Iclopses. Of Iclops. We got us a wise guy. Not a tough guy, though, according to his file. Says he's got no stomach for fighting, so we just need to split up and find the one that doesn't try to squish us on sight. Of course, even if he's a coward, he's a big boy now, so he might still try and go down swinging. Shout if you hit pay dirt, and we'll take him on together. Okay. Where am I going? I'm going over here. I guess this one. Mean not bad Iclops. No, why are you stealing? Iclops don't talk. Then why are you stealing, bud? Fucker, come back here! I'm gonna feed you to the Iclops. The inspector and the detective went off in pursuit of that screaming Iclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Damn it all! We have you now, fiend. There's nowhere left to... It's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles! Out with it, punk. Where'd you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I'd tell the likes of you. Have it your way. I heard this thing's worse than chili sauce in your eye. No! Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Move Damn it, move! Give the criminal a chance and they'll make you wish you hadn't. They're fucking dancing. My turn! Oh, he really is a big boy. Why are you picking her up like a fucking kitten by the scruff of the back of her neck? I know she's a cat girl, but don't. This is my show now. Lose the gun or the girl gets it. You two, weapons on the ground. I have a book. I have a book. Is he twitching? My eye! My eye! But what do you mean pop quiz? Why pop quiz? You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine. That didn't hurt at all. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, more acts of violence. The inspector's all lit up. You gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a Gumphalthorin. Elephant. Take down an elephant, that's what that is. So bright. Too bright for me to bear. Oh, the pain is akin to stepping barefoot on a goblin's back. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. And see, this is where Hildibrand excels. He may not be the brightest bulb, but he's fucking reeks of compassion and is the nicest guy. And that is what helps. Soft-boiled and cracked. And yet his methods work. I never wanted the electrope. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block I took. So you weren't just being your usual thieving self? Alright, so what's this researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I only know him as the man who made us into monsters. He had already some scary-looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders. Please let one of these guys be Gilgamesh. Please let one of these guys be Gilgamesh. We haven't seen Gilgamesh since Stormblood. I miss him. There's a gigantic fucking bridge in Dawntrail. Let us fight him on it. It's the biggest bridge. No idea where we might find him then? None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright, I believe you. This case is taking a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in all this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tin Man authorities. Don't worry, I'll explain how you're a crook in monsters' clothing so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. As for the rest of you, meet me back in my place at Solution 9. Alright, and this will be the ending. Because according to the patch notes, there's only 2 Hildibrand quests for this patch. I'm just like looking for the fucking stinky cheese man. You're not here, are you? Right? God, I forgot I have to keep a fucking eye out on him. Nope, he's right there. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Wasn't Inspector Hildibrand incredible? He sure was. Surely Detective Hard-Boiled must acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. I'm surprised you got his name right. In your dreams, pal. I handed the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. You can bet your last bean that researcher fella has the other monsters doing his dirty work. Can't figure out his angle yet, but he's up to no good, that's for sure. Whatever those chronos are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible. Maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. And that's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, I could use your help out there. And you shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildibrand is at your service. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gut, and then it's only fair I tell you why. Has to do with a man who had his fingers in every illegal pine in Alexandria. The Crime King, they called him. It was me who caught his royal rogueness and sent him to rot in a prison cell. But after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some excuse me. Finale when or already happened? After this! After this! But hey, Demon Queen, what's up? But after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation. This is one of those words where I know what it is, I know what it means, I just can't fucking say it and I don't know why. Rehabilitation program. But after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of fucking trying to say this while voice acting is a nightmare. Rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you've connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was Yu Iwata, yeah. Me and him have got a history, so if he's running free out there somewhere in a new monster skin, I want to be the one to bring him in. Yeah, you missed some dancing zombies. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hard-Boiled. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. And off they go. I pledge to stay by your side. I'm going to run off. Now we call asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe we'll have a new lead for us to follow. Yeah, the rehab program, the rhubarb program, exactly. Meanwhile, somewhere else, in Heritage Found. I'll just watch the Thriller MV for the 100th time. Dude, there actually was a brief little Thriller reference when the zombies started dancing. It was great. I was hoping to see our hulking Cyclops squish those curious rats. The Graven fool surrendered with barely even a struggle. But no matter, I have more than enough electrope now to proceed with my plans. Given the right direction, you outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. Yep, I knew it! I knew this guy was sus! Oh, you're goopy. When making hard-boiled eggs, you want to boil for the same length of time, every time. Yeah, that's how cooking works. 12 minutes exactly. Any less and they're too soft. Any more and they're overcooked. We're out of time today, so here are some I prepared earlier. Why is that one red? Why are you on the chef's side of the counter now? Nashu, that's not where you sit! The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned for the next episode of Inconceivably Further Hildibrand Adventures. See you, Inspector. Hello. You're still here? Like I said, retrieving that data takes time. So why am I hanging around here instead, So why am I hanging around out here like a bad smell, you ask? I just figured you missed this handsome mug too much if I stayed cooped up inside. And yeah, that's the patch of Hildibrand. We have to wait several months now for the continuation because that's how fucking MMO stories work. The joy he had over blowing himself up. Yeah, no. So Hildibrand getting blown up is just a reoccurring gag in the storylines, and nearly every single time when he's about to get blown up, he just, like, smiles. He accepts his fate. But yeah, that's 14 for now. We will see Forlona again maybe soonish, maybe not. It depends on how fast I get through Zero, because after I do Breath of the Wild, after that I need to fucking kill time until Zero Director's Cut comes out, and then after that, I'll probably continue on the story with Heaven's Word. We'll go back in time, and you have to ignore everything you've learned here because it hasn't happened yet. Don't worry about it. Bye blowing a kiss. She can blow a kiss too. But yeah, that'll be 14. And now where the hell is capture card? I hide that because y'all don't need to see that. Knock me the fuck out. I know, I love how she looks. Yeah, going to end the recording, not the stream, but the recording for YouTube so that this can be its own part. And then I'll immediately restart the recording and we'll go do Breath of the Wild.